Okay, so our final performance of the night. I was not expecting this combo. Not that I forgot about Jaelen and Hailey. And this Kelsey had the final team tonight. They sang Neon Moon by Bridges and Dunn, right?
Brooks and Dunn.
When Brooks and Dunn, excuse me.
If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. So watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of neon moon.
And the first, I'm getting emotional because I was like, I'm not going to get emotional when I mention this. There was such a statement. I said, you had a Native American and a biracial country singer together. I said, you all, this is country music. And this is American is apple freaking pie.
Did.
You and a Native American and a biracial country singer. Out there singing country better than, I would say, 65% of the country artists that are out now. Yes, I said it.
You said it.
It's American as apple pie.
Yes.
That's where we are now, y'all. Love it or hate it. This is where we are.
This is where we are.
We're here. Get used to it.
Yes.
All right. That's my little soapbox moment. But that, to me, gave me chills to see the two of them. Y'all, this means so much to people of color. You have no idea. And the people that support.
Yes.
That country doesn't need to look a certain way.
That's right.
Right?
That's
okay.
right.
Enough said with that. I mean, I could talk all day about Jalen's lows. I could talk. There's no one that sings lower better than him. Pablo gave us really, really great lows.
Yes, he did.
And Pablo's the gentleman who got sent home, who did the blinds for sang Jealous for blinds.
Yes, yes.
But it's not. This guy is 21 years old. He reminds me of who's the gentleman that won a few years back? Was it Bryson?
Bryce Leatherwood.
Bryce Leatherwood. Those types of lows. And Bryce was as young as Jaylen was.
Yes.
I said, but what Bryce did not have that Jaylen does have, if we want to talk about it, is the hollering upper range.
Yes.
Of Jaylen's voice.
Yes.
Was crazy.
Yes.
So we talked about that. We talked about that with other singers. We talked about singers going through their range. We talked about singers using a technique. But there was something about Jaylen at the top of his range that sounded so good. And it sounded to me as good as his lows. And that's why I was like, okay, Jalen's country, and he's got this type of range. It's going to be hard to beat. He's going to make a very deep run.
Yes.
But then let's not forget about our girl Hailey. Ooh. Okay. I said, first thing I wrote, tell the story, Hailey. I said that voice has been through something. And the artist in Little Big Town, she said it perfectly. She said, your voice sounds like it's 65 years old.
Yes. Yes.
It did. And I didn't really notice it until they actually started singing on the battle. I said, Hailey's 19?
Yes.
I said, well, Jolene must have happened to her when she was 4. Because I was like, she sounded like a type of singer where that Jolene thing that Dolly wrote about and sang about happened to her when she was 4 years old, and she was reminiscing on it at 19 years old. Okay? Like, that's how seasoned Hailey's voice sounds.
Some little girl in pre-K stole her little boyfriend.
Because, Stephanie's son is a heartbreaker. So she knows these little girls. These little girls.
Oh
anyway,
that's hilarious.
I said the voice done been through something. And been through something a while ago. It wasn't just yesterday she broke up. Some woman stole her man. No, when she was 4 and they were in pre-K, somebody stole her man. And she's singing about it at 19. Tell me that voice don't sound like that. she's singing about something that happened 40 years ago.
It does. It
Talk
does.
about, I never got over it. What did happen? I was 4, never got over it. I'm 19, so I've had almost 20 years to think about, but I'm still not 20 years old. Okay. Anyway, I said this was pro level singing. I said these 2 artists were just passing through. These
They
were
were.
2 signed. They've been singing in the country music. Like, this is how good this was. We don't say this too often about battles and things when there's a collaboration that's so good that they were not even a part of this show.
Right.
They were 2 established artists coming doing their new duet. Brooks and Dunn, sorry.
Yeah.
Neon Moon is Hailey and Jaylen. You know what I wrote down? I said, why his name got to be Jaylen and he looked like Jalen Hurts?
He does a little bit. He does.
Under that 10-gallon hat.
He looks like a thinner Jaylen Hurts.
Absolutely.
He
His
does.
name is Jaylen. I thought that was hilarious.
Go Birds.
I said, love the way Hailey sings her vowels. You notice how, like, the way she pronounces words in her singing and her vibrato. It's everything about her voice is country, and it's like a throwback. Did you notice how every coach, whether it be Little Big Town, whether it be Kelsey, whether it be all the other coach, named all the juggernauts of female country singing were in her throat.
Yep.
They named Trisha. They named Reba. They named Dolly. They've named every major singer, female singer in country music in Hailey's voice, and I hear it all.
Yeah.
I said that was so good. I said I followed the entire story they were telling in that Neon Moon song. That was a lovely way to end it.
Yes. Yeah. Not too much to add. Jaylen can sing to me all day in them lows, and then he can give me that grit at the back end like he did in this selection.
He threw his head back.
He threw his head back. He said, I said,
Yeah, he threw his head back.
I heard them grits. I heard the holleration, sir. You can sing to me. Sing to me. Sing to me. And then Hailey. I wrote Hailey sound like she got 7 husbands and 6 kids. Like that's the life that's in her throat.
Who stole your juice box?
Right. Who hurt you?
You like just candy bar.
Like, just don't marry him no more, Hailey. Just don't marry him no more. But keep on marrying him because it's just going to add more texture to your throat.
Even the way she talks.
Yes.
Like it's so far beyond her years.
Yes, it really is.
Check the birth certificate.
Right. She's just so talented. I don't want it to get lost on just the texture of her voice. Like, what she is out there doing is just so impactful. Like, the way she's telling these stories, the way that she is using the yodel, the way she's using dynamics, the way that some of the melodic choices that she's making are just so skilled, and they were just such a beautiful compliment to one another. And did you catch the twirl at the end? Did you catch the? I said, "Come on, twirl! Come on, give him a twirl!" I loved it. It was such a beautiful performance. It really was.
It was gorgeous, and they were just so complimentary of each other.
Yes.
And the way they embraced at the end, it was just beautiful. It's a great job.
Yes.